Okay. That's us. So good morning, and it's the 1st of October. I can't believe it. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. So we'll get going. So let's start with the swimming. So step your feet slightly apart, drawing your tummy. Make sure you've got that nice tall body, and forward crawl. So swing and turn. Keep your tummy just drawn in slightly to keep the twist. Give a nice extra boost to the twist. And if you can, just move slightly faster than you would normally. And then let's go into backstroke. So same thing, just warming up, shoulders moving. Keep your tummy button just drawn in slightly. And then just come back to the front, just shake your arms, your legs, just lift, just balance on one foot, lift your foot off the floor and circle your ankle. And keep trying to lift through the supporting leg, keep that circling ankle. Then go the other way, take the circles the other way. Keep your eyes focused on a point that works for you. And make that one the last. Bring that foot down, make sure you've got the strength in the supporting leg. Circle your ankle. Keep lifting through, keep checking your tummy muscles are drawn in. And then go the opposite way. Nice circling of the ankles. And then just come back. Just lift your toes off the floor, just fan them out, and then grip your mat with your toes, drawing your tummy. Lift your toes, fan them out, grip the mat with your toes. Lift your toes, spread them out, grip the mat with your toes. Two lots more. Lift your toes, grip the mat. One more. Lift your toes and grip the mat. Then just relax your feet and just you're going to come off your heels. So lift your toes, heels, sorry, down onto your feet. Lift your heels onto your down. Lift your heels and down. One more. Lift, or two more, lift your heels and down. One more, lift your heels and down. Just rub your hands, make sure they're nice and warm. Get warmth energy in your hands, make the fists, thumbs on the insides, and tap down the outsides of your legs. Come back up, get the circulation going down your legs. Come back up, tap down your legs, come back up. Let's do two more lots. Tap down your leg quite vigorously. Give them a nice old bash. And at the other side, tap down your legs and just come up. Just shake your shoulders. Make sure you're standing nice and tall in Tadasana. Breathe in, sweep your arms out to the side, flat hands. Draw in your tummy, draw in your chin, and we'll start the movement. Breathe in, push your shoulders out to the side. Straighten your arms, flat hands. Tension right along your arms. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, shoulders push, elbows, hands. Feel the tension. Breathe out, relax. Two lots more. Breathe in, push your shoulders, elbows, hands. Breathe out, relax. One more. Breathe in, shoulders, elbows, hands. Draw in your tummy, lengthen through the whole of your body. relax, just drop your arms. And again, bring your arms up to the shoulder height, twist them round as much as you can, and twist them the other way. Feel the rotation from your shoulder sockets. Rotate and go the other way. Rotate, go the other way. One more time. Rotate, go the other way. Just bring your hands to face the ceiling and the floor. Drop your arms by your side. Just stand in Tadasana. Make sure your rib cage is nice and open. Drop your chin. And then gently the pendulum, side to side. Just feel your neck nice and loose. Once you've done 3 full swings, back to the center, blink your eyes, take your arms out in front of you. Breathe in, stretch, open your elbows. Breathe out, touch your shoulders. Breathe in, stretch your elbows. Breathe out, breathe in, stretch your elbows. Breathe out, breathe in, stretch, breathe out. We'll keep going. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Now take your arms out to the side. Palms face the ceiling. Just draw in your tummy, your chin. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Stretch those elbows. Breathe, 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 breathe in. Stretch your arms. Breathe, breathe, breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. Just bring your elbows to touch in front of you. Draw your tummy in. The big circles. Let's do 5. 1, 2. Try and touch elbows behind. 3. Nice and slowly. Take those arms. 4. And this is 5. We're going to have to do 5 the opposite way. Let's go with the other way. 1, 2, 3. Nice movement. 4 and 5. Just bring your arms down by your side, and let's do the digging one. So bring your elbows up in front of you. Breathe in, dig behind, look up to the ceiling. Draw your tummy in. Make those lungs nice and spongy. Breathe out, elbows touch. Drop your chin, 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ready to dig? Breathe in. Elbows back. Look up to the ceiling. Draw your tummy in. Want to keep your lungs elastic. Keep them moving. Breathe out. Elbows up. Drop your chin. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ready to dig. Breathe in. Dig your elbows. Look up. Squeeze your shoulder blades even more. Draw your tummy in. Feel that spongy elasticity of the lungs. Breathe out. Elbows up. Drop your chin. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time we're digging. Breathe in. Dig behind. Draw your tummy in. Lengthen your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe out. Elbows up. Drop your chin. Last 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Just drop your arms nice and gently. Just stand for a moment in Tadasana. So draw your chin in. Feel your breastbone lift. Draw your tummy in. Make sure your knees feel soft. And you may sway slightly. Remember, even Tadasana is a balance. Just take a couple of breaths at your own pace. And then just blink your eyes open a couple of times. We're going to do the, so it may not be for all. The one that you step forward, you come up onto your big toes, you drop your knee, staying on your toes and down. So, Caroline, you might not want to do it, but you could just go up onto your knee, feet, without the bend if you don't want to. So everybody else, hands on feet if you're okay. Breathe in, breathe out onto your toes. Drop that knee, come back up, back onto your feet. Onto your toes, breathe out, drop your knee, come back up, onto your flat feet. Breathe in, onto your toes, drop that knee, come back up, onto your feet. Breathe out, just step forward, and you could take the step back or start at the back of your mat. So other side, see how you get on. Breathe in, onto your toes, breathe out, touch the floor, breathe in, and breathe out onto your feet. Breathe in, onto your toes, breathe out, touch the floor, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out, touch the floor, come back up, onto your feet. Just step into Tadasana. So you'll feel that on the front of your thighs. And let's do the swinging leg. So feet comfortably a few inches apart. Just take your foot out to the side. Remember, lengthen, be tall through the supporting leg. And swing side to side. Draw your tummy in. Feel your head being drawn up towards the ceiling. So nice long trunk of your body as you swing your leg side to side. And make the next one your last one. And swap sides. So take that foot out, nice tall leg, swing. So keep the length through your waist, feel your breastbone lifting. Just swing that foot side to side. Keep lifting and make the next one your last. Just come back into Tadasana. So let's do a nice sideways movement. So feet about hip distance apart. Breathe in, bring your arms up, nice stretch up towards the ceiling. Breathe out and sway, the swaying tree. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out and sway from your waist. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe and sway. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in, stretch, last sway. Breathe out. Breathe in, come back up, drop your arms by your side. Just stand with your feet perhaps a bit closer together. Draw your tummy in, lift your breastbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn your head to the side. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out. Breathe to the center. Breathe out. Breathe to the center. Breathe out. Let's do one more each side. Breathe to the center. Breathe out. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out. And breathe in. Come back to the front facing. So just visualize you're loosening up, making the channels from your head to your heart nice and free for the blood to flow. So breathe in, breathe out, drop your chin, your ear to your shoulder, breathe in to the center, lengthen, breathe out, ear to shoulder, breathe to the center, breathe out, ear to shoulder, breathe to the center. Breathe out, ear to shoulder. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out, ear to shoulder. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out, ear to shoulder. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out, ear to shoulder. Breathe in to the center. Last one, breathe out, ear to shoulder. Breathe in, just come back up. Breathe out, drop your chin. Press into your feet, lift the back of your neck upwards. Breathe in, chin to ceiling. Close your teeth. Keep all the stretch at the front of your throat. Breathe out, drop your chin to your chest. Push through the back of your neck. Breathe in, chin to ceiling, close your teeth. Breathe out, drop your chin, push the back of your neck up. Breathe in, chin to ceiling. Breathe out, chin to chest. Keep your chin down, start the circles. 3 lovely big circles, one way. And then you're going to take the circles 3 times the opposite direction. So that's 3 times one way. And 3 times the opposite way. And just blink your eyes a few times. Interlock your hands, place them on your head. Step your feet about hip distance apart, lengthen through your waist. So draw in your tummy. Breathe in, press into your feet, stretch up to the ceiling, soft back of your neck, check it soft. Breathe out, hands on head. Breathe in, the full body lift, make sure your elbows are straight. Breathe out, hands on head. Breathe in, the full body lift. Breathe out, hands on head. Let's do 2 more. Breathe in, the lift. Breathe out, hands on head. 1 more. Breathe in, the full lift. Breathe out, hands on head. Bring your hands behind your head. Just breathe in, lift your breastbone. Push your elbows back, push your head back. Try and isolate the bend at the top of your spine. Breathe out, keep the height, drop your chin, drop your elbows. Breathe in, lift the breastbone, push elbows back. Breathe out, drop your chin, elbows down. Breathe in, push into your feet, lift the breastbone. Push elbows back. Breathe out. drop your chin. One more time, breathe. Push the elbows back, head back. Breathe out, drop your chin. Just bring your arms down by your side. Step your feet a bit closer together. And just bring your shoulders up just to squeeze your neck. Breathe out, just drop them gently. Breathe in, squeeze your neck. Breathe out, drop them. Two more, breathe in, squeeze your neck. Breathe out and drop them. One more time. Breathe in, squeeze your neck. Breathe out and drop them. Just keep your breastbone lifting, your rib cage nice and open. So let's do the shoulder squeeze. So feet again about hip distance apart. I'm going to ask you to go down this time with your chin jutting out. And then when you're sort of in line with the floor, your chin is jutting out at that point. You'll be like that. Then drop your head. So you've got your arms doing it. So breathe in, backs of your hands together. Breathe out. So interlock your hands, straighten your arms, elbows trying to touch. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe out. So keep your chin jutting forward. Keep it jutting forward. When you think you're in line with the floor, then let your head drop. Let your arms follow wherever is comfortable. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. Let's do two more. So breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out, clasp them. Straighten arms if you can. Look up to the ceiling. Breathe out. Keep your chin jutting forward. Stretch at the throat. When you're in line with the floor, then let your head drop. Your arms follow. Breathe in. Come back up. Breathe out. So we'll do one last shoulder squeeze. So breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Look up towards the ceiling. Teeth shut. Breathe out. Jut your chin forward. And keep a nice straight line from your sitting bones to your head. And then drop your head. Arms follow wherever is comfortable. Breathe in and come back up. And again, just stand in Tadasana. Keep your chin tucked in slightly. Feel as though the crown of your head being pulled up towards the ceiling, but your feet nicely rooting into the ground. The two directions of Tadasana, the grounding with the lower half of the body, the lifting with the top half of the body. And then just blink your eyes. Just take your hands out in front of you. Let's do the hand rotation. So hands out in front of you. Keep everything quite rigid. Make the fist, thumb inside. Breathe in, stretch your fingers. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe. 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 Last one. Breathe. Breathe out. Then just soften everything. Shake your hands, your fingers, elbows slightly. So flat hands. So keep everything quite straight. Keep your elbows straight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try and touch the insides of your wrists. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe out. Last time. And then just shake your hands like you're shaking water off your fingers. Then thumb on the inside. Wrists. Now keep those elbows nice and straight. So keep the movement in your wrists. So rotate. Try and keep your elbows straight. Isolate the movement in your wrists. And then go the opposite way, make your circles. Go the opposite way. Nice movement in your wrists. And then just shake your hands, your fingers. Just bring your hands out about shoulder height apart, and then so you're touching your index fingers. Just the sideways movement of your wrist. Keep those wrist joints nice and flexible. And make the next one your last one. Shake, and then it's a big flick. So flick and firmly, keep your fingers nice and strong. So you go to your little finger, and then you come back the same way, from your little finger to your thumb. Really flick. Keep the strength in your fingers. Next time you come back to your thumbs, that'll be it. You're going to shake your hands. Shake your hands, shake your wrist. Then place your hands into just pressing. Press as hard as you can, the whole of your hands, from your elbows through your shoulders. Really press, relax the pressure. Press, lengthen your neck, draw in your tummy. Keep pressing, relax. One more time, press, relax, and then separate your palms, so it's just the roots of your fingers pressed together, and then just try dropping your hand towards the floor. So the stretch on the inside of your forearms. Don't worry if your palms don't separate that much. Eventually they'll get a bit more separated. Lower your forearms. You feel the stretch on the inside of your forearms, so fingers, keep them pressed together, drop them towards the floor, keep pressing your feet, and then just come back up, just a nice shake of your arms, hands, fingers. So let's do the standing twist, so feet about hip distance apart, draw everything in, get height in your spine, hand to shoulder, back of your hand around the back of your waist. Hopefully you'd see your hand, I can't see mine. So breathe in, breathe out, start to swivel, keep your feet firmly planted, top of your body, your belly button, your rib cage, your shoulders, keep twisting, and then turn your head. Look at the floor behind you if you can. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Keep your tummy drawn in. Keep your bottom tucked in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay exactly where you are, but turn your head. Look at the floor over the other shoulder. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Swing your arms out to the side. So do the top hand, back hand, draw in your tummy. Make sure you're standing firmly forward. Breathe in. Start the swivel at your belly button, rib cage, shoulders, head. Looking at the floor behind you. Keep everything tucked in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep everything where it is. Turn your head the other way. Look at the floor over the other shoulder. Keep everything pulled in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back round, arms out to the side, and just swoop down. Lengthen from your crown of your head to your sitting bones. Just lengthen. Breathe in. Bring your fingertips to touch. Breathe out, drawing your tummy, lengthen. From the crown of your head to your sitting bones, breathe out, fingers touch. Breathe out, last dive forward so your head would hit the floor or the water if it was water first. Breathe in and just come back up. Just shake your arms, shake your legs. Let's just do a standing forward bend. So standing forward bend. So it's an upside down pose. It's your chance to let your head be lower than your heart. So breathe in, take your arms up. If you have high blood pressure, always be careful. Don't have your arms up. Perhaps hold them in the Namaste pose. Breathe out, suck in your tummy. Keep stretching from your sitting bones to your fingertips. Keep your arms near your ears. When you're in line with the floor, then come forward on your feet. Relax your tummy, your rib cage, your neck, head towards the floor. Breathe in. Try pushing through the backs of your legs. Lift your sitting bones. Breathing out, tummy, rib cage, shoulders, neck, head to the floor. And then just stay like that for a couple of breaths. Just releasing, relaxing. Always try and push up through the backs of your legs. Change the direction. Your legs are usually rooting to the ground, but this time they're trying to lift. Your head is usually lifting to the sky. It's trying to relax to the ground. And then just check your neck feels soft, relaxed. And then quite deeply bend your knees. Rest everything on your thighs. Sweep your arms up to your ears and then push into your feet. Keep your knees nice and bent. Come out of that bend. Look up to the sky. Stretch up to the sky. Breathe out. Palms face the floor as you bring arms by your side. Draw your chin in. Lift your breastbone. Draw your tummy muscles in. Check that your feet are soft. Just take a couple of breaths. So you've reversed the directions back to normal. Feet rooting into the ground, your head back. But that forward bend, very calming. It slows the rate of your breathing, the heart rate. A nice calming pose. And then just blink your eyes a couple of times. And we're going to just come into lying, actually, if you lie on your back. So just come onto your back. And before we do anything, perhaps bend your knees over your tummy, grab hold of your knees and pull them, pull one knee, then the other to your tummy. So pull one knee, relax the other. So just rocking at the same time. So you're giving your digestive system a massage because you're trying to, unless you're nice and thin, well, you might not be, just try and pull that knee onto your tummy one at a time. And then just place your feet back on the floor so your knees are bent. Just have your arms by your side, tuck your chin in and relax your lower back. Just feel it releasing, relaxing. And then nice and gently lift your toes off the floor. So just the points of your heels are on the mat. Toes quite high in the air. Arms now by your side with the palms down. Stay as you are. Breathe in. Breathing out. Just flatten your lower back onto the floor. Then tighten your tummy muscles. Pull them down, press down everything onto your lower back. But keep your neck, shoulders relaxed. Just check you're not tensing in those places. And relax your tummy, lower your toes. So that was the first. Lift your toes.
Breathe in. Breathing out, press flat your lower back, tighten your tummy muscles, pull them down through your spine onto the mat. Release, soften your tummy, lower your toes. One more time, lift your toes, heels are down. Breathe in. Breathe out, press your lower back onto the floor, tighten your tummy muscles, press them down. Release, soften your tummy, lower your toes. Just pull your knees over your tummy. This time have your toes pointing away from you and do that same rocking, but pulling your knees towards you. One knee, pull it, then the other. Toes nice and pointing away from you, this sequence. And then place your feet back on the floor, so you've still got knees, feet about hip distance apart. Interlock your hands behind the back of your head. And then breathe in, lift your hips, push the pelvis higher, tighten thighs, buttocks, really squeeze the whole of your torso. So it's completely rigid. Everything else soft. Release. As you breathe out, lower gently, vertebra by vertebra. That was the first. Let's do two more. Breathe in, lift your hips, push the pelvis up higher, tighten thighs, buttocks, squeeze everything tight. So you're rigid from your knees to your chest. Release. Breathe out. Relax gently. Vertebra by vertebra. Let's do the last of those lifts. Breathe in. Lift your hips. Push up the pelvis. Tighten thighs, buttocks, the whole of your body. Make sure your toes are nice and flat. Your shoulders are relaxed. All the tension stays in the body. Release. And as you breathe out, lower gently, vertebra by vertebra. Then bring your arms down by your side. Just get your bottom a bit closer to your heels. And this time, all you're doing is as you breathe in, lift your arms, make sure they're completely relaxed on the floor. So you're pushing up hips. As you breathe out, bring arms, hips back onto the mat. If your shoulders are way off the floor, take them much wider. That should get them down flat. So breathe in, lift your hips. Remember your chin will want to tuck in. Arms completely relaxed, shoulders, backs of your hands, backs of your wrists. Breathe out, bring everything slowly that you can feel it back onto the floor. Breathe in, come up, tuck your chin in. Just relax everything. Breathe out, bring your arms, hips gently back onto the mat. Let's do two more. Breathe in, come up, tuck your chin in, nice, relaxed shoulders, hands. Breathe out, bring your arms, hips back on the mat. Let's do the last one. Breathe in, come up. Chin tucks in. Breathe out. Arms, hips, back on the mat. And then nice and gently, bend your knees, rock gently side to side. Make sure your lower back feels comfortable. And then just straighten your legs. So you've got your legs straight. And arms by your side. So we're going to do, what you're going to do is you'll be pressing on your back, come up just about that height, about 15 centimeters ahead, your arms in line with your feet, your head in line with your feet, and then down. We'll do 3 of those little bolts. So just have your hand so that the little finger on the floor, your thumb sticking up in the air. So stay as you are, breathe in, breathe out. So breathe in, press, come into the lift. Look at your feet. Everything should be in line. Hands, feet, head. Breathe out. Come back down. Make sure your tummy goes soft, coming down. So next one, breathe in. So press into your lower back as you lift everything off the floor. Breathe out and come back down. If you don't want to do the third, just lie it out. Breathe in. So press your back into the floor. You come up and you're not, it's an out, you're just not doing anything with the breath. You're just staying up. Breathe out. Come back down. Turn your hands, let your feet roll out, tuck your chin in. Just focus on your belly button, just focus on the color yellow. So the solar plexus around your belly button, that yellow center of energy connected to the sun. Heat, sight, you want it hot? It's your own personal oven where you cook the food, digest the food, so you need it strong. And then nice and gently bend your knees over your tummy, grab hold of your knees, rock gently side to side, or draw the figure of 8 sideways up. And then nice and gently stretch your legs up to the ceiling, stretch your hands up to the ceiling without your head leaving the floor, and then do the moonwalk like a bear with paws, 4 paws on the ceiling, just sliding back and forth. And nice and gently come back to a still point. Have your hands touching, the sides of your feet touching, and then make circles with both. So you're drawing, if you could visualize it, 2 figures of 8, sideways on, one above the other. So you draw one with your hands, one with your feet. Make them nice and neat. Flat hands, flat feet. And then go the other way. Take everything the other way. Flat hands, flat feet. Nice movement. And then just come back so you're perfectly still. Drop your arms by your side and then one at a time cycle with your legs quite slowly. Don't do it fast. And as you cycle, try and press your bent thigh, knee into your tummy slightly. And go backwards. Take your single circle, cycles backwards. And then just come back that both your knees are together now, bent over your tummy. Do 3 cycles forward as slowly as you can with your legs together. So as slowly as you can make them. Once you've done 3, take them the opposite way. Go 3 times backwards. Nice, slow movement. When you finish the last one, place your feet on the floor. Press the soles of your feet together. Try and let your knees drop out to the sides. Just rock gently side to side. Just let your inner thighs ease. And then once you're in that, once you've done that, just relax in that position. So if anyone finds it very uncomfortable, you can put a bolster or a big cushion under your thighs, just to let yourself ease. If you find it difficult, just to relax in that pose. So interlock your hands behind the back of your head and just relax for a moment or two. So you've got your, you've just been charging your inner sun. You can imagine you're on your inner beach now. Just relax your thighs, your hips, relax your shoulders, your elbows. But just let the blood come to the pelvis, to the organs in the pelvis. And then nice and gently, just take your arms back by your side. Just shuffle your bottom a bit closer to your feet. Have your arms just at your side. You're going to come up into a lift. We haven't done that for ages. You come up into a slight bridge, but you're doing it with your knees out to the side. So everybody okay? Arms down by your side. So breathe in, lift your hips, tuck your chin in. Just push your hips up as far as is comfortable. Breathe out, relax from the top of your spine, each vertebra. Tailbone last, relax your thighs. Let's do it twice more. Breathe in, come into the lift. So you press onto the sides of your feet. Try and get as much of your spine as is comfortable off the floor in that position. Breathe out, start the descent from the top of your spine, each vertebra, tailbone last. Shuffle your bottom a bit closer to your feet. And we'll go for the third lift. Breathe in, come up, tuck your chin in. Lift your hips. Breathe out, relax gently, vertebra by vertebra. Tailbone last to touch the mat. Just again, relax completely in that position. See if you can relax a bit more. Just bring your hands into Namaste on your tummy, chin tucked in. So this is the one you lift your head, shoulders, just look to the space in front of you. So we'll try it 3 times. So stay as you are, breathe in, breathe out. If it helps, press the soles of your feet together. Breathe in and down. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and down. Last one. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and down. Just take your elbows either side of you so they dig into the floor. Push into your elbows and bring your knees back together. Just bend your knees over your tummy. Just pull them tight onto you and just rock gently side to side. And then just have the big toes touch. Have your knees this time on top, hands on top of your knees, and you're going to make the circle. So you open and shut your knees, but never let your big toes lose touch. Don't break the circle. So just ease, nice easy circles, keeping those big toes touching. And then change direction. So take the circles the other way. Don't let your big toes touch. And then just take your feet onto the floor, straighten your legs. Tuck your chin in, just do the quick relaxation. Just feel the sensation around the pelvis, the hips. So relax perhaps from your feet, your ankles, calf muscles, knees, thighs, hips, waist, back of your rib cage, shoulders, arms, hands, head. Everything relaxing onto the mat. And then nice and gently, just bend your knees, just roll onto your side. You're just going to come up sitting just for the last sequences. Take your legs wide as you find is comfortable. Feet, if you can, just pushed away from you. So, and then breathe in. So you're going to keep your spine nice and straight. Slide your hands down. And if it's difficult, stay where you are and just come down. You're trying to come down with a completely flat back, so not curving your back in any shape or form. So you may only come a little way. Wherever you've come to, take 3 breaths and keep lengthening from your sitting bones to the crown of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. See if the out breath will take away any discomfort you might feel with your legs. Breathe in. Press into your legs. Breathe out. Soften your legs. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just come back up nice and gently. Sit nice and tall. And just take your arms out to the side. And swing and take hold of your big toe. Try and take your other hand directly behind you. Look at your hand and then swing the other side. Hand to big toe, twist, look at the arm behind you. Take the twist again, big toe, look at your hand behind you, twist, big toe, turn your head, look at the hand behind you. And twist. Big toe, turn your head, look at the hand behind you. And twist. Hold your big toe, turn your head, look at the hand behind you. Last one, everyone. Take your big, no, one more after this, I think, because we started on that side. And take your big toe, turn your head, look at the hand behind you. And then just come back up. Just nice and gently, just perhaps rub the insides of your thighs. Circle your knees, nice clockwise direction. Circle both knees, feel them nice and got a lot of work, your knees all day. So just give them a nice rub. And then let me just check the time. Oh, already time to relax. So if you just lie on your mats, if you're cold, I'm going to grab cold actually. I'm going to grab a blanket. So grab something. And then just make yourself comfortable. So if you're lying down, just lie however you find comfortable. If you're sitting, try and have a nice straight spine, chin drawn in. So just a few minutes to relax. So hands just gently facing the ceiling if you're lying down. If they're on your knees, just have perhaps your palms wherever, hands wherever feels comfortable. Eyes gently shut, just take your awareness to your breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your lungs nice and spongy, elastic. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Eyes gently shut. Just take your awareness to your face, to your forehead. Feel your forehead smooth, soft, relaxed. And as your forehead relaxes, feel your scalp relax. And as your scalp relaxes, just let your brain relax. Front, back, sides. Well, it has a bit more room just to ease into. And then just take your awareness to eyes, eyes soft, smiling. Feel your cheekbones relax, your cheek. See if you can feel your ears relax.
Be aware of your nostrils, your mouth. Just check inside your mouth that your tongue feels soft, red. In your neck, throat, releasing, relaxing. So no tension in your face, no tension in your body. Just for a moment or two, just visualize yourself walking along a country path. The sun is shining. Trees are on one side, the high stone wall on the other. And you feel relaxed. You feel the warmth of the sun on your head, your shoulders. And after a while, you come across the wooden door, you lift the latch. You step into a walled garden where the sun has been shining, so it's warm. And the flower beds are full of roses, crimson, yellow, white, pink, orange. They're just full of beautiful roses in full bloom. And you walk through those flower beds to the center of the garden. And you're allowed to pick one rose. And you sit on a bench with your rose. And you smell the perfume of your rose. Feel the softness of the petals against your nostrils. And the color, it's as though you step into your rose. It envelops you with perfume. The color, the softness of the petals. So you become one with your rose. You breathe in the perfume, the energy, the color, the softness. And you feel relaxed. So the whole of your body is soft, smooth, like the petals of a rose. And you feel the color all around you, whichever color you have chosen. You breathe in the perfume, the softness. And you feel relaxed. You feel the energy around you restored. And after a while, you start to walk back to the wooden door. And this, if by magic you're allowed to place that rose back on its stalk so it's not harmed in any way. And you return to the door. You walk out of the wooden door. You find yourself walking back along that path, and the sun is shining. The sky is blue. The leaves are green on the trees. You feel the energy. You feel the energy. You feel that rose in your heart, as though you've stored that rose in your heart. You find yourself once more lying on the mat in this room. And slowly you become aware of the floor beneath you, the walls around you, the ceiling above you. And slowly you just begin to move your fingers, your toes. Just take your arms and stretch and yawn a couple of times, stretching and yawning. Place your knees over your tummy, just take your arms around your knees, rock gently side to side. Just twisting the spine nice and gently, and then just place your feet once more
on the mat, roll onto one side, just come up into a nice, easy cross-leg position. Nice tall spine, hands just resting gently perhaps in your lap. So let's do the last few breathings. And again, let's think of Kim's dad. Hope he gets better, feels better. Just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just rub your hands gently together. Just visualize your rose, that color, as though you place the petals over your eyes. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just bring your hands into Namaste, the greeting pose we just finished, with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om, the universal sound, Shanti, meaning peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline.
Hi, Jill. Let me stop the recording.